If the software is not working, find another way. This is an interesting problem. I was dealing with this morning. I'm like, you know what? We've got so many problems in medicine right now. How do you even begin? And the solution to that is begin with one problem and sort that one out and then move on to the next. And I was looking at the problems that I've got, which is not enough good templates to roll out. Like, it's just faster and quicker if I had templates for a particular presentation. Someone comes in with a travel situation, boom, here's the template and go. Here's a STI check. Here's whatever they've got. Here's the template and go. But because we're using a particular software called Genie, and it's one of the options for us. You may be using Medical Director, you may be using Best Practice, you may be using something else entirely. But at least with Genie, what I found was that it is inadequate for quickly finding to use things. It's been written by people who are expecting lots of things to be done, but all of those things require know-how in terms of what buttons to click and what to do. I'm sure the program can do what I want, it's just not user-friendly. It's search stuff, it's just not good. So the solution, well, the first thing is double screens. Now, if you've been watching for a while, you know that I'm a big fan of double screens, looking at least a 20%, 25% increase in productivity, as well as safety. That you can be sure that while you're looking at the patient's notes, you can pull up their results, be sure that you're looking at the right thing. It's extremely helpful, but it also allows for an option to have templates and data on the second screen in a different system entirely. If Genie's not going to do it, or Medical Director's not going to do it, or Best Practice is not going to do it, or they do it but it's not useful, then we need to look at other systems that are designed for this. And this certainly is an option. So right now, Graduate Medicine runs on Kajabi, and the back end of Kajabi is extremely robust. And I'm looking at that to create basically what they would call a course, but to have a searchable database of templates. Now, is this something that will be valuable? Yes, it will. Is this something that will take some time to develop? Yes, it will. But over time, as I sort out each of these little problems, here's a template for this, here's a template for this, here's a template for this, then my life gets better. I can get through safer, quicker, and faster and provide better healthcare for my patients. This is of value. This might be something that you are facing as well. But what I want you to catch here is not the particular problem, but the idea that here's one problem and solving it. Choose one problem and solve it. In an overwhelming system where there's so many difficulties, what can you do to identify that first problem and do something about it? You don't do anything about it, that problem will persist. And it will persist until you do something about it. So the quicker that you can get one problem solved and resolve it, and then you can move to the next one and resolve that. That is the only way through. Now, will life throw spanners at you? Yes, it will. You're like, I already fixed this problem, and now it's back. Okay, maybe it's back, but maybe it's different. But the idea here is to focus on one single problem, solve it, and then move on. All right, that's all I got for you. I'll let you know as this project continues, as it begins, really. Not continues, just begins. But the double screens and having a separate system that is searchable, that is updatable, that is user-friendly, instead of using the medical practice software, this is where I'm heading for a better experience as a GP. All right, that's all I got for you. I'm going to go hang out with my kids. I hope you have an awesome night. Catch you next time.